So this is something I've been wanting to talk for a while about, and it's kind of been vaguely forming in my mind, and I think it's gotten to the point where I feel like I can communicate what's going on, and maybe this will help you as well. So I've noticed sometimes I get into the state where I can't seem to want to do anything at all. It's like I try some physical activity and it's just, I don't know, I get this feeling like, yeah, like I'm not getting any pleasure out of it, nothing. Or I try reading a book and I'm not getting anything out of that either. I just can't seem to enjoy it, and like there's something going on, in my body at that time. Or I might try putting on like the TV, try watching a movie or something like that, and still I can't seem to like get into it and enjoy it. And there's this general kind of malaise and a vague sort of depressive sense in my body during those moments, during those relatively brief periods. And what I found is it's a time to just stop everything and to just turn inward. Don't try to do anything. Don't try to engage in any activity. Just stop, sit down, or lay down, whatever you have to do, and pay attention to what's going on in your body. Because during these times, what seems to be happening is some emotional stuff is coming up. For whatever reason, I don't know why it chooses to come up at that particular moment. Maybe something reminds me of it or whatever. I don't know. Maybe there's some trigger, that reminds the subconscious of something or whatever, or maybe just the natural ebb and flow of, whatever processing is going on in the brain, and things just tend to come up occasionally. And what I do at that time is I turn inwards. I start paying attention, kind of meditative attention to my body and all of the sensations in my body, all the pressures and even pains and aches and just all the different, whatever is going on. I just focus on that. I observe the texture and I just sit with it. And it's pretty unpleasant. What's going on during that time is usually pretty unpleasant. It feels like some painful material is being digested. And you just have to sit with it. And usually it lasts half hour to an hour roughly. And it's not usually clear to me what the content of it is. Like, what is it about? What specific emotional experience? What specific memory? What specific emotion? So the content is usually unclear, although sometimes I can guess at it, and I do try to guess at it sometimes. But the contour you can feel in your body by focusing your attention on this, on your body, turning inwards. And I'll probably do some videos where we do guided meditations relating to this. But basically what you do is you put your attention on your body, you keep it there. You don't try to distract yourself with anything. No activity other than just paying attention to yourself. No social media, no book, no TV, no nothing. Just sit there or lay there and pay attention and just let that process take care of things for you. You don't have to do anything else. You just have to have the willingness to sit with it, because it is unpleasant. It is yucky. You just feel like, oh man, all this stuff going on. God, So this is something that's been happening with me. And I don't always catch that this is happening. So what happens often is I get this sense that I just described, but then I try to engage in this activity and that activity, and then nothing seems to be giving me pleasure. And then I get it's one of those moments. I just gotta stop everything and just sit with it. And afterwards, man, I feel so much better. It's like I digested another chunk of undigested, unprocessed, heavy material that was holding me back, that was contributing to symptoms, that was just it just needed to be processed. And just by sitting with it and willing, being willing to experience that unpleasant feeling, it takes care of it. Your body mind just knows what to do with it if you just don't try to distract yourself and just sit with it. So that's like my little nugget that I picked up just from my personal experience, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. Have you ever had this experience? Have you ever tried this technique? What do you make of it? Let me know in the comments, and as always, like, subscribe, and we're on our way to recovery. We're going to be normal. We're already normal. Our body mind just has to catch up with the news. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.